A stranger hid in her closet for a year. Learn the signs. Tonight you'll hear 3 true intruder stories and learn the clues they leave behind. Stay with me to the end. These tips might save your life.
Every hidden dweller case begins the same way. Something small vanishes from the fridge. A floorboard creaks when no one is walking. You tell yourself it's forgetfulness, the cat, the pipes, but sometimes the explanation is a living, breathing stranger sharing your space. Case 1. Japan's Closet Woman, Fukuoka, 2008. 47-year-old Tsuyoshi walks into his apartment after work and notices his juice box is half empty. It happens again the next evening, this time with a yogurt cup. He changes grocery stores, buys identical items, and marks liquid levels with black pen. 2 more disappear overnight. Thinking he's absent-minded, he sets up a wireless camera aimed at the kitchen. At 2:05 a.m., the motion alert pings. He grabs his phone and watches, frozen, as the closet door behind his couch slides open. A petite woman climbs out, stretching cramped legs, padding straight to the fridge. She drinks quietly, wipes the rim, and tiptoes back into the closet. Tsuyoshi calls police from the parking lot. Officers arrive, slide the door, and gasp. Inside a top storage loft, 3 feet deep, 2 feet high, they find 58-year-old Tatsuko Horikawa, homeless for nearly a year. She kept a futon, a plastic water jug, and a radio with dying batteries. Her shoes were lined perfectly at the entry ledge, never to scuff the floor. She cooked nothing, flushed nothing, spoke nothing. When asked why, she said, "I had nowhere else to live." Charged with trespass, no mental illness declared, just quiet desperation and a broken lock that never bothered Tsuyoshi until his yogurt moved.
Case 2. X in the Attic.
Rock Hill, South Carolina, August 2012. Single mother Tracy starts hearing soft rattles above her headboard each night. She blames squirrels and turns up the fan. 2 weeks later, she wakes to feel nails raining onto her pillow, fresh drywall grit, not rodent noise. She texts her nephew and 2 grown sons. They march in with flashlights and a baseball bat, yank the attic stairs down, and climb into fiberglass dust. Their lights sweep across old Christmas boxes, then freeze. A man is lying on his stomach atop the crossbeams, eyes wide, wearing Tracy's quilted jacket. It's her ex-boyfriend, last seen 12 years earlier, after a jail stint and a restraining order. Beside him, plastic cups of urine, fast food wrappers, and a nest of stolen blankets. He carved inch-wide peepholes through the HVAC return so he could watch Tracy sleep. Loose extension cords snake down to charge his phone with her electricity. Detectives later find love letters in his backpack begging for a second chance. He'd slipped into the house during a hospital visit, boarded himself up, and came out only when Tracy left for work. Arrested for stalking, burglary, and breach of peace, he told officers, "I just wanted to be near her." Tracy replaced the attic hatch, changed every lock, and started sleeping with her dog in the bedroom, ears tuned to the ceiling.
Case 3. Denver Spider-Man.
October 17th, 1941, Denver, Colorado. Neighbors notice retiree Philip Peters hasn't collected his newspaper. Police break in and find him bludgeoned with an old pistol, house locked from the inside, valuables untouched. Detectives camp out, suspecting a hidden entrance, but weeks pass with no answers. Mrs. Peters, injured and grieving, moves in with friends, leaving the property empty. Yet neighbors still report lights flickering, shadows crossing windows, and an eerie guitar strum at night. On July 30th, 1942, 2 officers check the property again. One hears a bump from a hall closet, yanks the door, and sees a face, pale, gaunt, eyes sunken, before it slams shut. They pry the door open and stare up at a hole only 28 inches tall leading into the attic. Inside is Theodore Coneys, 59, 5'10", but weighing just 75 pounds from months of malnutrition. Coneys had once asked Peters for money, been turned away, and slipped through an unlocked door later that day. Finding the attic vent warm, he stayed, descending silently to steal food while Peters attended his wife at the hospital. When Peters returned early and discovered him at the refrigerator, Coneys panicked and beat the homeowner to death. He then climbed back into the crawl space, living there for 9 more months while police searched below. Sentenced to life, he told reporters, "I was afraid to go out. I was afraid you would send me to jail." He died in prison, forever branded the Denver Spider-Man.
Closet, attic, crawl space. 3 places we rarely inspect but share with strangers more often than we think. What warning sign would you notice first? The half-empty juice box, the attic dust on your comforter, or the unexplained guitar chord in an empty hallway? Scroll down, share your most chilling home alone fear, and read what others have found in their walls. Then hit subscribe, because next week we uncover the eeriest 911 calls ever recorded. Until then, lock the hatch, check the closet shelf, and trust the little noises when your house whispers back.